Let's see. All right. Nightlife Ordinance recap.
Okay, here we go.
Business owners won. Next story.
Oh, really?
No.
We saw you showed up. You did a nice live. That was cool. And then what happened after that?
Yeah. So it was a pretty full house, as it usually has been for these things. Definitely a wait to get in. And
where do you guys sit, in the back or the front?
I sat near the front this time.
Yes, I sat in the back. That's where I like to sit. Yeah.
We didn't get to sit together.
You make people nervous when you show up to a room, so I get it.
Pete does.
That's why he's in the back. He's got it. Yeah.
I just sit there looking menacing. I just cross my arms and I just.
What is he going to say next?
I shake my head when commissioners look at me. Yeah. So no, it was a good night full of business owners making their case. You know, I heard some people along the way saying it doesn't matter. You don't have to show up. They know how they're going to vote.
That's terrible.
The people were able to convince. I mean, by the end of the night, it was a unanimous decision. People were able to make great arguments. People came with factual arguments. Even when the commission tried to lie about the facts, you know, it was very frustrating to see Barbara Blonder jump on there and say that this nightlife ordinance didn't have the possibility of shutting businesses down at midnight, which absolutely was part of the ordinance.
All it took was 2 violations.
2 violations.
They got shut down.
It's like she didn't even read it. It's like she didn't even take the time to read it before commenting on it, which is frustrating. So wrong about that, and just a lot of things. It was not. I got to tell you, it wasn't as eventful as it has been before, because I think many of the arguments had been made. I think the commissioners understood what was going on.
But for 5 hours, I feel like that's like
arduous. There was a lot of public comment.
It was more the volume of people that created the time. Once they got to it, it was only about a 45-minute discussion to get to where we're at. And to stay positive, because that's what we're known for. Is we're gonna get more lighting.
We're
gonna get more trash cans. We're gonna get ride share. And we're going to hopefully get bathrooms. I don't know exactly what they're going to do about that. You know, and those are the things that was in that study.
Yes.
You know, I sat on that RHI thing, and it's finally made me feel good about it.
Right.
First time.
Didn't waste your time.
Yeah.
You know, and everybody on the committee's been feeling like, well, what the hell were we doing on there? But it looks like those items might be addressed, because all 5 of them did agree throughout the night, not just at the end of the night when they saw they were going to lose the vote.
Right.
That those were important things.
Right. Yes.
So, and we might have a nighttime person if we have an issue to kind of keep an eye on some of these things.
Yeah.
So, and hopefully that person will handle. And, you know, I think we're going to relook at the sound ordinance.
And I think we're going to bolster that kind of nightlife committee that we've been talking about for so long through this whole process. Because that is what business owners have been begging for through this whole thing, is let us come to the table and help you guys make this right.
Yeah.
Let's make this good for everybody. The business owners we've said it before, they want people to be safe. They don't want to they don't want to serve underage people. They don't want fights outside of their establishments.
It's not good for business.
Right.
No, they want to make it beneficial. Like you said.
So this is going to be, I think, really good for everybody. They really seem to be taking seriously these business coalitions now, and I think that's important.
Yep.
So
good job for the public standing up for their standing up for their business, standing up for their own rights. It was nice to see people up there that have never been up there before.
Yeah.
You know, and you kind of get very sympathetic, because it's not easy to do.
Oh, it's so tough, man.
Yeah. You know, we talk in front of the microphone a lot, but it's different when you're standing up there and you're like, have notes, and you're like, wait, I don't want to talk about it. Like, you literally change your
and you
mind
have a specific time frame.
3 minutes, and that clock's ticking right next to your head.
Yeah. And you can see yourself on the screen too. I mean, it's intimidating. It's definitely intimidating. So great job for everybody who did get up there and speak.
So I gotta ask, will there be any kind of ramifications from this? Will there be like a different sort of backlash or anything there? I just want to squash those rumors.
Well, no, I think that push forward for the light. I mean, lighting is key. and that push forward for the lights downtown is crucial. I mean, St. George Street's pretty well lit, but a lot of stuff's not happening on St. George Street.
Yeah.
It's down Kuna, and it's down Charlotte, and it's down Spanish Street. And some of the families that we're talking there live on Spanish Street, and they deserve to have lights on their street.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So, and hopefully there's a positive that comes out of the people that were encouraging this ordinance, because I think if we take care of some of these things, it takes care of those citizens too.
Yeah.
True.
Which is important. Yeah. Which is very, very important.
They're good people. They've been here a long time, and they deserve to feel safe.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, absolutely. Good night overall. I was going to say something, but I totally forget what it was.
Oh, great.
Because the timer was going.
The timer was going. I was very intimidated. Very intimidating. Oh, I know what I was going to say. So much respect to Cynthia Garris, who from the very beginning recognized the problems with this. I think she was since this whole thing kind of started, she's been the one person saying, hey, look, I've worked this city from the ground up. What these business owners are saying is absolutely valid. I've seen it with my own eyes. I know we need more trash. I know we need more lighting because I've worked these streets. And she really understood the arguments from the business owners from the get-go. And just more and more commissioners kind of hopped on the wagon after that, man. But Cynthia Garris, Commissioner Garris from the beginning, really understood this issue.
Yep.
So appreciate her sticking to her guns the whole time, man. Yeah. We're going to have her on the afternoon show, by the way, at 3 o'clock. I'm so excited for that.
That's a great guest, you guys.
Yeah. Because she's got a great story too, man.
And I really enjoyed getting to know Cynthia better. She when she became commissioner, she just didn't rest on that.
Right.
She got involved. She's on our Home Again board. She's out there and she's working.
Yeah.
Cool.
And she's listening.
Yes.
And that's something that I think at the beginning of this process, people weren't doing, but I think they kind of got it. And she was doing it all along.
Yep.
And
I think she has empathy too. I mean, why is it so hard for people to acknowledge empathy? But she actually listens and communicates like you have. And she's compassion for people in their journey. Yeah. I think that's so important to drive home. She's extraordinary like that.
Yeah, and I think she's more empathetic than some of the other commissioners by nature. Jim Springfield got there, but he needed to get there by stats and,
and that's how he communicates.
That's the way he communicates. Yeah. So he needed to get there. Roxanne needed to get there in a different way. We got to a good result. So.
And we have to give Roxanne a lot of credit. Got to give Roxanne a lot of credit.
She's the first to speak, you said, right?
She was. Yeah. She was. And I think by this meeting, she really understood because she also listened. I felt like she really got into listening halfway through this thing, which was nice. And she did the right thing, man. And,
I think early on, it's like when you watch an advertisement late at night.
Yeah.
On TV, you're like, wow, that looks great, man.
Right. and shiny, right?
And then, someone goes, man, that's made of plastic.
Wish.
Yeah, that's from Wish.
Yeah. God didn't really bless that napkin.
Right.
And sometimes it takes that little extra push, but you end up, as long as you end up with the right result, however you get to that solution. I mean, it's like showing your work in math. Everybody's going to get there a little bit differently, but as long as you get there.
And I embrace adversity too when people have arguments. So I think it's a good thing. But like you said, there was a whole journey to this whole thing, and everybody came to the right conclusion.
Yeah. Yep. I liked somebody's comment. The comment you shared with me, Troy. People, we should have carried Roxanne to No Name Bar like Rudy at the end of the night, man.
Someone sent me a message as we're in there, like, "Hey, you need to put Roxanne on your shoulders and carry her."
That's so funny.
Man.
That is awesome. That's so funny.
This was the right outcome. And we're all very, very glad the commissioners got there.
Yeah, but don't let this go to waste. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Don't let this. The lighting thing's important.
Yep.
The trash cans are important. The bathrooms are the ride share. All these things are important. Don't let them go away because the arguments now went away.
Right.
So,
People need to continue to stay involved and continue to make sure things go right.